So, what do I have extra in this episode, which will make you, interested to watch this episode fully? Well, I think we have an update about how important Fabio Vieira is for Arsenal. We have that update. We also are going to talk about how Barcelona are not in the race for Rafinha, and the big reason was that Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham talking about Richarlison. We are going to kind of address. We are going to address that as well. But the major concern of making this episode is what about Tielemans? I'm still getting comments that, bro, Tielemans deal, everyone is not talking about it anymore. Is the entry of Fabio Vieira sort of killed that deal? And when will Fabio Vieira be announced? Well, apparently Arsenal have removed their pinned tweet. When that happens, something big is about to happen. And they haven't tweeted anything for the last 24 hours. So we have an update about when will the announcement be as well. So stay tuned for that. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. And the first news that we have is Nuno Lobo, who is ex-Porto 2020 presidential candidate. He spoke about Fabio Vieira. He says that Fabio Vieira is one of the best players at FC Porto, and leaving for this fee is a bad deal. We are talking about one of the gems of Porto, the DNA of FC Porto. It's another piece of business I do not understand. I spoke to Bola Branca, so which tells us how valuable and how cheaply we got this talent. We'll come to know how well does he adapt to the Premier League, because after the right after the announcement of from FC Porto, Vieira himself told that he's going to work hard because it's going to take a long. It is a tough league. He said that all by himself. So it is an understood fact. It is an understood fact from Fabio Vieira's side as well. We'll see. Well, we have an update from Team News and Ticks. This account from Twitter. They say that Fabio Vieira's move to Arsenal will be announced tomorrow morning, which is today, and he will be wearing number 21 kit at the club. So that's that. Number 21, Arsenal's new number 21 is Fabio Vieira. So what happens to Tielemans? Fabio Vieira, no Tielemans. We got an update from a couple of sources which give us a lot of credibility. So according to Ryan Taylor Sport, he says that Arsenal's interest in Yuri Tielemans has cooled, and it has never been as close as has been suggested. Arsenal could revisit the deal later in the transfer window, but for now he is not a priority. So Yuri Tielemans is not a priority, but Charles Watts says that Arsenal. He also says that Arsenal have taken a step back in their pursuit of Tielemans while they focus on completing other deals this summer, including that of a long-term target, Gabriel Jesus. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have an update about why the Tielemans deal is not getting over the line. Now the question is, does that mean no Yuri Tielemans? I think so. There is a strong possibility of Yuri Tielemans. I think for me, Yuri Tielemans deal is almost done. So that's why it's not being very promising, or it's cooled down right now, because I think Arsenal have done their homework well and they believe that they've got the man. I hope that doesn't happen. No. I was just about to compare him to Dusan Vlahovic, but Vlahovic never picked the call. So, anyways. Moving on, so Arsenal won't. No, before speaking about that, here we go. William Saliba from Mykonos, Greece, enjoying his holidays. He's going to be back. So let's talk about Lisandro Martinez. So Arsenal want to sign Lisandro Martinez more than any other club and will push for his signing in the coming days. Cesar Luis Merlo has opened up about that via All About Argentina. Okay, whatever. So there are these portals which collect information from for Argentinian players getting transferred. So Lisandro Martinez will be on the move. As already mentioned yesterday, that Rafinha, 3 clubs are involved, and plus the price tag was revealed, 65 to 75 million euros might be the case. We're somewhat closer to that, but talking about Gabriel Jesus, Fabrizio Romano on his podcast, here we go. He said that Arsenal are really, really confident and working on the Gabriel Jesus deal. Arsenal are on it. Gabriel Jesus and Arsenal is something to keep an eye out in the coming hours or days. This is an important week for Gabriel Jesus' future. Plus, we also got a lot of reports which suggested that Gabriel Jesus' agents are in London to finalize his move, his future. So they are meeting Manchester City. They are going to meet Arsenal hierarchy and get the job done. So, if you ask me as an Arsenal fan, you got to be excited for this week. As for last week, we already have Fabio Vieira coming in. We had Marquinhos announced. The upcoming week, you gotta you of course Fabio Vieira will be announced today, hopefully. And more importantly, we're also going to talk about Gabriel Jesus this week more often. And now the question is the intensity of the news coming in from Arsenal signing Lisandro Martinez and Arsenal signing Rafinha. Both are colliding. Now, Lisandro Martinez caught fire, reported by everyone, Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano, and boom, now everyone is talking about Rafinha. Lots of sources are talking about direct contacts with leads from Arsenal. So I'm pretty much sure either Rafinha, I think Rafinha will get done because the way things are standing, I think not just Tielemans' deal, I think Lisandro Martinez' deal is also cooled down at least for a day. Also, there is this weird news that I'm not going to downgrade another Brazilian player just for the sake of it. But according to Sammy Mogbel, Chelsea are competing with Arsenal and Tottenham to sign Richarlison. The question is why? Why are we even thinking about Richarlison? He's a great pressing player. I mean, he presses a lot. I agree with it. But why are we talking about Richarlison? No. Let's just stop it. Stop it. Now, there were reports that some Arsenal fans are saying that on Twitter that if Bukayo Saka is not signing a new deal, well, Liverpool is really, really adamant to sign him. If Bukayo Saka is not signing a new deal, you know what, sell him and get Victor Osimhen, and that is going to be I just read that and I was like, what? Why would he not sign a new deal? How, like, it was a perspective which suggested that how Arsenal could be super again if Bukayo Saka is, holding the club back by not signing a new deal, or So I think I'm pretty much sure people are wanting some amount of money, and they're thinking if Saka doesn't sign a deal, boom, let him go. Let's see. But more importantly, there's another reason why Rafinha to Arsenal could get done, because it looks like Barcelona wanted to, as we all know, they wanted to sign Rafinha, but Javi saw Rafinha signing as a priority, but Barcelona did not want to pay more than 30 million euros, 30 million euros. That is not going to excite Leeds at all. So now the report from El Chiringuito TV has confirmed it, that Javi has informed Barcelona president Laporta that he wants Dembele to stay at Barcelona. If Dembele stays, I mean, Rafinha was about to come in because Dembele would leave. But if Dembele stays, no Rafinha for Barcelona. Even Simon Jones has confirmed that Arsenal have held positive discussions over Rafinha with his agent Deco. Barcelona struggling to come up with his 60 million price tag. Anyways. Whew. Very well. So, according to a source named Marwan Belkacem, I'm sorry, he reports more about Marseille. He says that he has announced that Olympique Marseille is interested in Lucas Torreira, Arsenal player, loaned to Fiorentina last season. Now, unbelievable. Marseille wanted Guendouzi, they're getting that, and I know the price range that Arsenal wanted him to sell him to Fiorentina, 15 million euros. I think it fits the bill for Marseille. Marseille can spend that much if they're looking for a midfielder. Torreira is a very, very interesting player. Anyways, now there are reports that is actually coming in. Helena Condis, Edo, she says that Barcelona are now convinced to strike a deal for Bernardo Silva. How? Anyways, whatever happens. If Bernardo is happy, he might leave. But you got to understand that. Anyways, let's not talk about it. So I would just want to end this episode with a quote from Mikel Arteta. He says that to be with the top teams this season, you need to score 90 to 100 goals at least. Somehow you need those goals in the team. Don't ask me how, but you need them. That contribution, how it's done, you have to find the right pieces to do it. But it is a non-negotiable. Now, when Mikel Arteta finds something non-negotiable, he's not going to negotiate. He's just going to get it done. So I'm fine with it. But to get that done, you have to understand that you really need to pay a lot. You need those kind of players who are going to execute the plans. So let's see where we'll stand. So let me know what you guys think about the news that is coming up. Richarlison. Let me know in the comments, who do you think Arsenal will sign exactly after announcement of Fabio Vieira? Will it be Jesus? Will it be Rafinha, or will it be Lisandro Martinez? I'll be waiting for your comments to reply to them. See you in the next one.